Pay yourself first and go flip it. I'm your platform partner, your hustler, homie, your one and only. And this is another episode of Ask a Hustler. Now, I just had a phone call, just came in on the Hustle Hotline. I should have recorded the call so y'all can hear it, but I didn't do it for full disclosure. But I'm going to tell you a little bit of what happened throughout the call for entertainment purposes. All right, take this as entertainment. You ain't even got to take it to the heart or take it like it was real. But just take it for educational purposes, even better. But let's get to it. So the call came from another young business owner. In fact, he's an older business owner. He's about 40 years old. And he's went through a lot in his journey of starting businesses. Like most business owners, he's experienced a lot of failure and success. And he's done a lot of street hustling, all legal, by the way, selling different oils, fragrances, T-shirts, etc. And he asked me this question. He said that he, at the age of 42, has a friend who says they want to go in business with him, a friend whom he respects, who has a lot of success and accolades. And the friend told him that he should stop hustling, meaning stop trying to buy merchandise and flip it and get a job. And so the guy on the phone asked me, what do I think? Should he get the job or should, he continue to stay on this path? So my question was to him, and I'm going to answer that for you because I know a lot of you are probably going through that. People that you're wondering, should you get a job? Or if you have a job, you're wondering, should you just quit your business? But I'm going to answer that for you. First question I asked him is, your friend that's giving you that advice, do you respect this person? Because a lot of people want to give advice, but few people want to actually work with you and invest with you. So if the people that give you advice, are these people that truly support you by spending money with you or buying products from you or supporting you in any way that may be? And if not, that's something to think about. Do they have the lifestyle that you want to live? And if not, who are you taking your advice from? Now, second question I asked him is, what does your gut tell you? His answer was, he says, Jackson, my gut tells me to keep hustling, to keep buying merch and flipping it. I said, well, I think you may need to just follow your own gut and your own instinct. He said, but Jackson, I don't want to be 42, 43, and I'm still just hustling, from week to week, month to month. So my response was this. The key is to upgrade your hustle. Sometimes you have to develop your skill set. It's not always about the product, but it's about switching up the product. Remember, you are the hustle, meaning you are the thing that's being sold. All right? Every product you sell, the reason why most people buy it primarily is because of you and your attachment to it. All right? And so sometimes you just have to switch up your product and do business on a higher level with products or services that are worth much, much more. For example, did you know that the amount of energy that it takes for you to sell an item that it costs $100 is the same type of energy that is going to be required for you to sell something that costs $5,000? If you are out making moves and you're trying to sell $100, $200 pair of shoes, you're going to go through a lot of bull crap, a lot of people being serious, not being serious, ups and downs, you trying to sell, network, position yourself. It takes the same amount of time and energy if you were selling a piece of real estate or some property, and that property could make you a profit of $5,000, $10,000. They call that wholesaling in real estate. If you finding a seller that wants to sell their house, you putting a contract on it, and then you finding a buyer that wants to buy it, and you sell the contract to them. Now all you're doing is you're still selling an item. The only difference is this is a high ticket item. So you have to know how to have the confidence and the skills to sell high ticket items. It's still all sales. It's just a different group of people. The sales process may be a little different, but this is where you learn and educate yourself. Many times it may not even require that certification or a license. Especially if you're an investor and you being creative. The people that get paid the most money are the creative investors. But that's another story. All right. So this is why one of the most important things you can do is invest in your own knowledge, so you're always abreast or aware of the different trends and different avenues you can get into. And you also want to always invest into your own skills, your confidence, and your health, so that way you can easily be able to switch up the products or the industry that you're in as they come. So again, the answer is not always quote unquote get a job, but sometimes you just got to switch up your hustle. And one reason why I say it's not always get a job is because we live in a country where it doesn't matter if you make $1 million at a job, you still have to have another form of passive income, because you cannot outwork inflation. And you do not want only active money. Active money is money that you work for. And even if it's $1 million at the end of the day, I'll tell you, 100,000 that comes every single month that you don't have to work and do anything for, that comes every single month, mailbox money, is much better than $1 million that you had to work 6 months to get. All right? Because the difference is one is on autopilot and required no energy, and the other one you always had to work for. Remember, your bills are always reoccurring and coming in, so your money should be too. So always upgrade yourself and be willing to be flexible and change up your hustle. With that being said, I hope that helps, baby. So get with it and flip it. If you want more information like this, more solid game that you can get, use, and don't confuse it, make sure you get the Shut Up and Hustle manual. This is the first book of the 3 book series, Shut Up and Hustle. You can get that at drjackson360.com. Get it, pay yourself first, and go flip it. Subscribe, like the page, check out the other videos on the channel. Yeah.